possible.
All right. How do you feel if your wife/husband doesn't allow you to access their phone?
Ooh, that's a good one.
And I see a name here, but I'm not going to say it unless they want to be take credit for it. So how do you feel if your wife or husband allows you to access their phone or doesn't allow you? All right, we'll start here. I think we started here last time, right? How do you feel about if your husband or boyfriend or whatever doesn't let you use access his phone?
Like if I asked to and they said no, I would probably be like freaking out because I'm asking and they're not letting. It's not like I would want like their passcodes and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't care for that. But if I'm asking you, then you should let me. But yeah, I'd be freaked out.
Okay. Yeah. He doesn't allow. All right. So you wouldn't like it if there was no allowing. Like it should be allowed.
If I'm asking, there should be a reason, and if I have a valid reason, you should.
The person
let me.
that asked this, if you want to clarify, do you mean if being asked or in general?
In general.
In general.
I know
okay.
what's her, bro.
Thanks. So in general, it's not when you ask; it's in general.
Oh, no, I think I would want my privacy too, and I would respect their privacy too. So I wouldn't genuinely, like, ask unless I have something in mind. Then I would ask for it.
Okay.
But if I'm continuously asking for it, then I can understand you're not gonna let me. Like,
What if he wants to see your phone only?
no, it
That's
works
funny
both
that
ways. I'm gonna see your phone too.
Oh my god. That's
Equality
so
then.
funny.
Huh?
You want equality then? You
What?
want equality?
Yes. If if you're seeing my phone, then I have the right to see your phone.
Interesting. We'll come back to you. Okay. Miss Jamaica, what about you? Wagwan.
In general, no, I want to sleep good at night and be delusional in peace. So keep
So
your
you
phone.
wouldn't even want access.
I mean, I can access, I can access it. Like, you have ways, but no,
Okay, so you wouldn't care about it.
no.
You would want to. Okay. Like you wouldn't
Yo,
want.
Who hurt you, man?
Okay.
You've been through it. God damn.
What do you mean? I'm with the vibes. Your vibes.
I think
my
in this
vibes.
case, it's like it's kind of presumed. It's like you're not asking, but they already kind of put their foot down. Make sure I'm getting this right. They already kind of put their foot down. Like you're never gonna look at my phone. Is that okay? So it's already presumed. It's kind of been whether he explicated it or not.
I like
So you'd be okay with it?
explicated. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Hong Kong?
I think never go through a guy's phone if you're not ready to leave the relationship.
Oh, shit.
I think that's valid.
I like
Ancient
that.
Chinese proverb.
One shall not look at phone until ready to walk away.
Never.
You know?
Okay, Ling Ling got it.
Yeah, okay.
All right, shout out to you.
All right. But
like that
what
one.
would you think about it in general? Like, there's a presumption that you can't look at the phone. Would you have a problem with that?
I mean, if I ask for it and he like just
Says no, you'd have a problem?
Yeah, then it's not fine. But
Okay. So you're okay with you not having access to it unless you ask?
yeah,
Okay.
And again, what if he wants to see your phone, but you can't see his?
then it's.
Would you turn yours over too?
No, I would let him see it, but I would like, why you want to see mine suddenly? If he like, you know. What
I
mean?
agree with that.
Yo,
Yeah.
Hong Kong
Projection.
toxic, bro. God.
She is, bro.
All that pollution getting to her head over there, man.
Hey, listen, man. You seen her IG, man?
Godzilla.
No, I didn't see her. Oh shit.
Chat saying catfish, man.
Oh, okay.
Catfish?
What? The IG?
Yeah.
All right, we'll pull it up here in a little bit. Okay. What about you?
I think it depends. I feel like if you want to go through the person's phone, you kind of have like a bad feeling. Because as a woman, I feel like you have that, that gut feeling, intuition that's like, I should go through his phone. If I feel like I have to go through your phone and constantly on top of you, I don't want to be with you because I feel like we don't have to be on top of each other. But I am open to my phone and I feel like my partner should be as well because I don't know what's the secret. If we're together, then I feel like we should be able to check each other's phone. But I don't think it should be like a constant toxicity where it's like, oh my God, like I need to see your phone all the time. No, if it's like you genuinely feel like your man's on some shit, then you should be able to go through it.
All right.
And the same thing with him.
Interesting. What about you?
So I learned out of my past relationship, the more you're trying to, control a person or find out, the more worse is the relationship like getting to.
Mm-hmm. Did you try to?
If it's already on the point that you got the feeling that somebody's going on in his phone and you need to ask him what the fuck is going on in your phone, let me see that, it's already too late. I think that because you should have the feeling that you are safe with the person. And on the other hand, you're going to ask me that, I would not show him my phone if I'm not allowed to see his phone. So, but
Okay.
anyways, it's toxic on both sides if you are about to check on other person's phone because it's still privacy and everybody should know why they are in a relationship with somebody. And if you have the feeling that you need to check on that, it's already too late for me.
You said before it's like whenever you're in a situation like that where it's controlling, it's too late. In your past relationship, did you try to check his phone or he tried to check yours?
I checked his phone because he cheated on me, and I found out because
You did it without him knowing?
yeah.
Okay.
No, it was not because I controlled anything.
You just did it when he wasn't looking.
The person came up to me, and since she came up to me and it was official that that he cheated on me, I was like, let me see what happened and everything. So that
He didn't know that you looked through it then.
Yes, of course. I told him he was with me because she was with me and he was with me, and I was like, yo, bro, what?
Oh,
the
so
fuck
he
is going
came.
on?
So a
The
girl
bitch
just shows
came
up
to me and she was like, hey,
with
your
him
motherfucker
there?
cheated on you. Yeah,
Not a bitch.
in Germany.
yeah.
Hold on. So she came into the situation and took your man.
Excuse me.
She took your man basically.
Oh,
No.
shit.
So my ex-boyfriend was a rapper. I was with him for like 3.5 years, and his ex.
A German rapper?
Yeah, his
How
ex-girlfriend.
does that even sound?
I'm gonna show you some. It sounds good. So, anyways,
Schneisenhausen.
All right, go ahead.
nah, he cheated on me with his ex. Ugly ass bitch. So I don't even.
Oh, shit.
Oh my
Ugly
God.
asshole.
No, sometimes you go where it's easy to get. So
Yeah.
Okay, so you're with him and she just walks right up to you and says he cheated on you, and then you took his phone right there and
no,
then.
I was confronting him. I was like, "Hey, what happened?" And he was trying to, be like, "No, it's wrong. She's lying. I was like, "Okay, then prove me she's lying. Show me the messages." And that's why he showed me the messages at one point, because I was like, either you're gonna show me right now, but that's not like I would not even like if I would go back to in the past, I would never check on his phone because I've seen it in her chat already, and I would be like, motherfucker, I'm out of that because I don't need no proof. But I took him back after that because I was so in love and everything. So yeah, but that's like you learn out of past situations.
Was he like successful and had money?
Yeah.
See, she let it slide. See, you're too smart for your own good. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay.
But
Did he-
hold on,
did
real quick. Dating a rapper, you gotta know he's gonna smash other girls.
That's not true. Yeah, I'm a pretty girl. I work as a model. Does that mean that I fuck on
So
crazy guys out here? No, everybody assumes that, but that's not right. Everybody thinks I go crazy on
But he
OnlyFans.
didn't say. No, he didn't say. He didn't say you. He's saying
No.
you're
I'm just
the
saying
rapper
why,
guy.
Yeah, but that's not true. Even if you are a rapper, you can control your dick, and
So-
you know where your home is, and you
when
know
he
where
goes
you
on tours,
where
he
you
goes
go.
on like different shows when you're not there. What do you think he's doing?
Mostly I'm with him, and even if I'm not with him, I should not get the feeling that he's just because he's a rapper that he's cheating on me or that he's fucking mad bitches out there.
But you're the main one. What are you worried about?
What do you mean? I'm not worried about nothing. I broke up.
I mean, in the moment, you were the main one, so why are you worried?
I'm not worried.
You are.
Yes, I was worried when the bitch came up to me and she
Yeah,
was like,
like,
You
cheated
don't
on
have to
me.
be the main
But that was
one.
not on a tour or whatever. That was
So
like
basically, she came
back
into the
home.
situation,
Mhm.
made you have doubt, and took your man. Basically,
Made her
He-
have
she-
doubt.
What do you mean? She took.
She took your man.
How can she take my man if I had him after her? So I took her man basically, and he just
And then she took him
went
back.
back.
exactly.
She did the Indian take her back
true.
home.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, take
shit.
it as you want. I don't give a fuck, to be honest.
Yeah.
The fact is that I should
Oh,
have
she
left
mommy single
when,
now. She living life.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Very
I have a
interesting.
question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said like if you're dating a rapper, you should kind of expect to be cheated on, right?
That's
Or
so- that's
whatever.
so
You-
wrong.
You would
Yeah.
expect that he has
It's crazy.
many more options to exercise.
Mhm.
But like, don't you think that as a man, like, there's a way that you do certain things? Like, if you know you have like a girlfriend or wife or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
shouldn't you-
sloppy.
Yeah,
The fact that she
exactly,
came
right.
up to him and her
right.
together, that's
right.
wild.
Sneaky stuff behind it.
That's wild. That
But she wanted to make it known
Yeah, she
to
wanted
her.
To, yeah.
Very good.
Right. So isn't he messed up in this situation because he didn't even
Well, yeah, he
clean
didn't
up
have his. He
behind
didn't have her in
himself.
check.
Yeah.
He didn't have her women in check.
And
so
I
that's
don't
the problem.
blame it on a job.
So that's
to be
what's
honest,
wrong.
it's not about the job. You can be in an office and you can cheat every day on your wife and nobody finds out. You can be a rapper, can be outside,
job.
you can travel the world and don't cheat on anybody. So just because you get a lot of attention doesn't mean that you fuck mad people.
I mean,
If you know who you are and if you got enough self-confidence,
I mean,
you don't need
Self-respect.
to get all the attention from the girls and let
I
it
mean,
go to your head.
Do you think men and women think the same?
No.
Okay. So you're thinking like a woman right now.
Yeah.
Men don't think that way.
Yeah, so then man should learn a little bit from the woman, I guess.
I think you guys are a little different because I feel like for a guy, it's just so like, can't speak for all men, but in general, I feel like you men just get so horny. Like they see ass and titty and they don't know how to act. Like us women just have more composure. You know what I mean? Like we know how to like.
I think it's that too, but also it's the fact that we as girls have it harder out here. Like we don't have much option with men. Men have so much,
So many options,
Like,
and women
they're
don't have each other's
gorgeous.
backs.
Well, but also there's
That's a problem,
gorgeous
too.
girls everywhere. Guys
But women
that are
have
nice
options
and
too,
cute.
though.
Yeah.
Women have options too.
So
That's
when
hella
you
Yeah,
get
but
what
it's
is the
more
relationship
limited.
then?
It's more limited.
If you
Not really.
I
That's
think
hella
the more
banana.
attention you get,
I
Girl,
feel
who's
like
talking
less
about
surprised
feel
you
like
are.
Hold on,
I feel
one at a
like
time.
more-
I actually want this conversation to play out, and audience, please pay attention to what they're talking about. You guys are going to hear a lot of RP
Could
gems.
you clarify
Continue.
when you say
Yeah.
women have a lot of
Let
options?
them run with this. Yeah.
I think that us women, we have more option in the day. I mean, we have less option because guys that are good looking and like handsome are kind of hard to come by, as opposed to you guys. You guys have like a room full of gorgeous women all the time, and us girls, it's kind of hard to come by good looking guys that are actually
So-
good.
That you're saying, okay, so it's hard to find these guys?
Yeah,
It's hard to find good-looking
Interesting.
men that are also good men.
yeah.
Oh
Interesting.
yeah, that's
a lot
true.
of men.
That is
Like,
true.
I know
That's
it.
I know a lot of men that are physically attractive, but mentally
all of
they're
you
not
agree?
attractive at all.
Personality-wise.
Do all of you
Even
agree that it's really
personality.
hard to find a guy that like checks off all the boxes? Do all of
The
you
thing
agree?
is that you can find a good
Absolutely.
looking guy, but his
Yeah.
personality.
Raise of hands if it's hard to find a guy that's good looking and have all the things that you want. Raise of hands.
Definitely.
All of you.
But that's the same with
Okay, two of you
females.
don't.
But I feel
think
it's the
so.
same thing
okay.
for guys. Guys,
That's
it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same. For
Because it's
Well,
a
did you just say a
balance.
second ago men have more options?
No. What I'm saying is that
No,
Okay.
no.
you men do the pursuing. We just sit back and we get the attention because you
Yeah.
guys are chasing us,
Yeah.
right? So as a woman, we're getting more constant attention and you
Yeah.
guys are doing the pursuing. So if my man is cheating on me, he's doing the pursuing to the other female. So now I'm more mad because you're doing the pursuing. I'm getting the attention and I'm rejecting. So why can't you do the same for me?
And if he's not pursuing and the woman comes up to him and he doesn't deny her, then that's even worse.
I just feel like as a person, you got to be honest. You got to be straight up honest. If you want to hold around, say it. There's nothing wrong with that.
And
if
don't
the
get
woman
into a
agrees,
relationship.
do it. But if you're not ready for a relationship, then don't.
Just
You
be
are
straight
from
up.
Miami.
This is so interesting.
Let's be honest
Be
here.
honest, man.
You know what time it is.
Miami is, I feel like Miami is a very toxic, plastic city. We live in a fake world where everybody's just trying to like,
Classic.
it's just that people are focused on a lot of materialistic things and things that don't really matter. So we live in a very fake
What
world.
are you focused on?
Just other things like family
Uh-huh.
and myself and friends and God and everything.
Yeah,
Nah, not cap, not
You
cap.
bullshitting me.
I think there's a lot of good women out here too, a lot of good men. You just gotta come across them, you know? They're out there. You just gotta find and pick.
Man, she lying. She don't believe herself.
This is very.
No, I do believe
actually, this is good. We should let them like just talk amongst each other a little bit more. Very, very interesting takes from all of you guys. So on one hand, you guys are saying that men have more options than women. Then on the other hand, you're saying a good and attractive guy is very hard to come by. A lot of you guys believe that if you're gonna go ahead and you think that you should have access to his phone, and it goes both ways. Okay, interesting. All right, you asked the question, so do you want to? Oh, let me have the other girls go, and
Yeah,
then we
you can have them
Okay.
and comment.
What are your thoughts? How do you feel if your wife or husband doesn't allow you to access the phone?
Or
in your case, a husband or a boyfriend.
Well, I think it's suspicious because
Okay.
why is it?
So you'd have a problem with it?
To an extent, like I respect your privacy, but if you're flat out blatantly telling me that you cannot, like that I cannot touch your phone, then I'm feeling like something's wrong.
Okay. All right. So something's wrong. All right. What about you?
Okay, so for like a boyfriend, I guess not necessarily, but like for my husband, I should have access to
You
your
think you should
stuff.
have access?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Let me ask the second question here, just to. Well, did you have something you want to add before I ask this next question?
Not really.
Okay.
I just feel like, well, I do have a little bit to say actually.
Does your guy not let you check his phone?
What it is I would see things and my intuition would basically just kick in because of past things that have happened to me. So it's like when I've viewed that in that way and I've seen it happen with previous men, my instincts automatically just go, I need to check your phone. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's not something that's often. Like, it's not something that's constant. Like it's like once in a while.
Can you tell us an example of what you've seen that makes you wanna?
Okay, so there was this time we went out to like a party, a Jamaican party, and
Wait,
I
what-
don't mind him. All right, cool. It's a difference when
Into
you
the
see
mic.
when you're looking at a female for over, let's say, over 15 seconds, you're both making eye contact with one another, and your wife is right beside you, right?
I
Is
will
that
beat
shit
his
not
ass
weird? Like, okay, imagine if you have your wife, right, and she's looking at another guy basically, and staring in his eyes. Both of you are looking into each other's. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry, but you guys are looking into each other's eyes. Like it's more than just a glance at one another. Because the difference with me, if a guy is making eye contact with me, I automatically look away. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
As you
pay
should.
attention to a guy. Like, that's not my interest. I'm in love with you. So I'm going to stick with you. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to look at other guys and find interest in that.
Good job.
So when it's a thing where if I'm in that position and I see that you're doing that, that makes me uncomfortable. So when I react, it's a thing where, oh, this is why you're not going to have access to my phone. I'm changing all my passcodes on my phone, on my phones and on my laptop. So it's like, why would you do something like that when I'm genuinely feeling a way about something? And then now I'm going to say, I want to check your phone because that's just made me want to check your phone. Do you get what I'm saying?
So
If
you
you feel me.
too long, and you're saying because of that he might be cheating. But let me ask you this: is him looking really that bad?
Yes, his glances are lustful glances. They're not.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because I've
know your
been with a
man.
guy
You can
who's.
see.
Yeah.
I think you
Like-
can see. Look, as a man, you're gonna look, right? Let's just say you can look, but now there's a look and there's a
There's a
disrespectful look.
Like,
Yeah.
That as a woman, you know
Yeah.
that look. You're like, why are you
Especially
looking at
when
her
it's
like
your
that?
man.
Okay,
yeah.
you said earlier
Yeah.
most men will smash anything, right?
Yeah,
So he's taking a look. You know what? Look
So-
over here, a little ass
But
over there.
I
But
think
why,
you know the
why do you
difference.
guys have so huge problems with us girls doing that shit you
that's
doing?
what I'm saying.
That's
It's an
why I
issue
don't
for me.
Hold on,
understand.
let's be
Y'all
honest
don't want
here.
shit-
That's
want
a
She
us
said
to
it.
conversation in
When she's
itself.
with a man she loves, she don't look nowhere else.
Yeah.
So if you're looking somewhere else, it means you're not really.
You would
for
freak
me.
out if she would do that right in front of him.
100%. But she just said
See?
it. When she's with a man, all eyes are on him only. So if you're looking at another man with a boyfriend, what are you really doing? You're saying, oh, I'm for keeps. I'm actually like single.
Yeah, it would be so easy if like everybody would just stop doing shit they don't want to get done by themselves. Like if I don't want her to do shit to me, I don't do that shit to her. You know? So
But again,
everybody would
I
be
just
fine.
feel
The
like
question is, are men and women equal? And I get what you're saying because
No,
there
it's
should be
not.
a compromise for both people to have an understanding. But at the same time, like, we're men, man. We're going to look at girls all the time. Maybe want to do
I
stuff.
don't
but
mind that. I don't mind that at all.
But there's a difference.
But it's a difference. Like, the way he would look at a female
Okay,
is like.
look at me the
I've
same
seen
way.
him
No, no.
different.
Give,
All right, cool,
give,
cool,
give me
cool.
the look of like.
I can't do that.
Lustful and regular.
I can't do that.
Look at her.
That would be mad as hell.
Look at her. Look at her. Imagine
Alright, cool.
she's a girl and you're the guy. How would you look at her lustfully?
I mean,
No,
he would lick his lips, basically, like.
Ooh.
Oh,
He would
Like,
do
you know
lip
the
biting.
lips
no,
thing?
not lip
Well, he
biting.
did that?
No.
Like, the
All
lick
right,
the lips, not the
hold
lip
on.
If you would do
biting.
lip biting,
Like, the lick the
You
lips.
didn't mention that part.
The lick the lips.
You didn't
It's
mention
just
that part.
licking the lips. Like,
That's so
I don't like that. Like, I would sit there. I remember one time we were in the car. I remember one time I was in the car and I had to push his head. Like, I pushed his head when he done that because it's like the third time.
Yeah.
It's like the third time I've seen him do that shit. And just because I've been calm and I haven't done or reacted to anything, that's when they feel like they can take the piss out of you. So that's when I had to draw a line basically and say, you can't do that no more.
Did you
Like,
tell him that you felt uncomfortable about
Yes, I told him
it?
that.
What did he say?
And he said, you're insecure.
See,
Did you tell him
Do
after
it.
the
See,
third
okay,
time?
okay,
or
okay.
the
They did
first
the Uno
time?
reverse.
Yeah, like he tried to be manipulative basically.
What
Gaslight
if,
him.
right? Let's just say God is sorry, God forbid here. Let's say he just looked at her just because she's hot, but he can never touch her at all. Would that be bad?
I mean, no, that's not an issue to me, but the point that I'm trying to make is the lustful eyes. That's just, I feel uncomfortable because if other people are around you, I'm your wife. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Like to have somebody who represents you